This past year, 2025, we had a lot of good horror movies drop. We had movies like Get Out Part 2, 28 Dookie Years Later, The Average Man Franchise Experience, Weapons, and whatever the fuck this was. New horror movies drop every year, every month, every week, every day. And somehow the characters within the movies don't get any smarter. No matter what, even amongst the main cast, it always seems like we get characters like this. So I'm back to give myself golly, English. Let's try it again. Survivability percentages. There we go. Of y'all favorite horror movies, new and classic. The way it works, I'll be dropped into the world as myself, my logic, critical thinking, brains, and bronze, with the average knowledge of the world, lore, and monsters as the main character. Spoilers are ahead. Beware. No, not be. It's proceed. Proceed with caution. Starting out with my favorite movie of 2025, probably top 10 all time, Sinners. Two brothers, Stack and Smoke, open up a juke joint after returning home to their hometown just for white people to ruin everything. And I mean everything. But they're not just the generic high credit score white, the mayo sandwich eating white. We talking mythical being vampire white. On some Twilight shit, but even more freaky. And it don't help that the first two people infected were a part of a certain club. A specific type of club that starts with a K. Yeah, one of those clubs. Now let me just start by saying, yes, I'm going Mr. Easy Street. Yes, we are all sinners. May the Lord forgive me. But my link come up to me talking about some, you can't steal this for just one night. Who, me? I can't steal it? You must not know something. I'm overly freaked out. I'm even more freaky than Twilight. I'm even more freaky than 50 Shades of Grey. It would have been the easiest, and I mean the easiest, midnight snack. I've been trying to crush on that and she come up to me for the easy layup. Fuck it! I'm banging buns. I'm going out the way I want. All my weaknesses in one spot. Booty, liquor, and music. And you think I'ma stand tall? And I ain't gonna lie, bro. They would have put up with them banjos playing that song, but they gonna pick poor Robin clean. I would have let him in. They didn't seem like a little vibe, but they wasn't hitting that. Stack liked it. So I'm saying, like, why can't I just let him in vibe out? You know what I'm saying? Not to mention, we're going up against vampires. There's only a handful of ways you can really get rid of vampires. 5%. Y'all done bit all my friends and got them out there Irish jigging, and there's only 4 of us left to fight. Be for real. What's worse than interracial love in the 1930s? Kids, especially possessed, creepy, weird kids. And we get that with our second movie, Weapons. And I'm not talking about that kid in the back of the class with a ginger cut and a bob and we're not talking about him. A movie where every kid in this quiet neighborhood classroom just ups and vanishes, just leaves their home at 2:17 and disappears. And I don't mean just one kid out the class, the bad little kids that don't listen, the kids that be on a purple card. I mean every kid in the class except one. If my kid were to get up in the middle of the night and Naruto run out my house along with every other kid in the neighborhood, clearly you got something more important going on in life. You got a goal and aspirations. And who would I be to get involved and stop that? What kind of parent would I be to get in the way of your success? But Eli, you gotta be a good parent. You're just gonna let him run away? Yeah? I just lost my financial burden. I can finally go on vacation. Now realistically, okay, jokes aside, I'd go look for my child. But as soon as things get a little otherworldly, a little spiritual and creepy, any child to approach me like this nigga did, oh yes, you will be sent to our Lord and Savior. And let me just say, we should have killed and arrested this bitch from the very beginning. Yes, killed and arrested. You come into my quiet town looking like a Ronald McDonald prostitute, and you think I'm not gonna raise an eyebrow at what you got going on in your life? Out of your mind. Survivability, 97%. Up next, we got a stinker. An absolute Duke bomb. 28 Dookie years later, a group of survivors live on a quarantine island away from the zombie-like virus with only one way in or out, and that's already starting off terrible. A dad and a son must travel to the mainland to find a cure for the boy's mother. So heartwarming, so touching, sweet. I want all my time back watching this monstrosity. Not to mention, the zombies aren't just zombies, they're British zombies.
Welcome to fucking Zimbabwe, you stupid little pimp. Get away from here.
And in this movie, I think I seen more zombie dick than I did actual zombies.
Yeah.
And this one's the culprit. You just walking around biting niggas, beating niggas, all with that Z cannon hanging and dangling. Now I know I said in the last video, I said my World War Z survival chances were 0%. Asthma plus running zombies equal death. But I got too much respect and pride to let a British zombie bite me. On God, on granny, I would rather get torn apart by a pack of pit bulls and Rottweilers before I let a British zombie put its musty Tuesday mouth near my flesh. I will survive this movie off willpower and hatred alone, 100%. Next movie, weird as shit. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Good movie, but just weird. Two siblings, one blind, one not. Dad was gooning in the shower, fall, hits his head, dies. Boom, sad, tragic. We get put into foster care. 30 minutes into this movie would have been the end if it was me and my sibling there. Blind or not, dead parents or not, we gonna sub these two characters out with me and my brother. Little British lady comes and adopts us. How loving, how caring, how sweet, again. But I get to the house, and the first few interactions I see in this crib are a little bald ass boy, a little bald Caillou head ass boy, standing in an empty pool trying to eat a cat. Not only that, you don't speak no English, you don't speak at all, matter of fact. And then I get to my foster home, and my foster parent not even trying to make me feel welcome, you're not even trying to make me feel cool, accommodated, but you all over my younger sibling because they remind you of your dead kid? Oh yeah, I'm gonna call them people on you. We gonna get you up out of here. Look, I'd rather be homeless than deal with this shit. And if my little bro said he wants to stay, he can stay. He loves it here. Oh my God, she's making us feel so welcome and heard. Liar, she's not. She's making you feel welcome and heard because she wants you. And you can have fun getting fed to that little bald ass demogorgon outside that's already trying to eat that cat because his British lady has plans for you. Plans I will not be a part of. Deuces, survivability, 90%. Now moving forward, we gotta know what you did last summer. One of my favorite genres, slashers. And this movie's just a case of niggas playing too much. The entire movie could have been avoided. Playing on the road, it's all fun and games. We drunk, we celebrate, we lit, we outside. Now boom, someone ends up in a fatal car accident. And now we're getting hunted because of what we did last summer. So not only do I gotta duck, dodge, and survive, but now it's a murder mystery. Now I gotta solve puzzles, bro, I'm not connecting no type of dots. Nigga, eat dick. Group talking about we can't go to the cops, my life will be over. Look, I'm so glad that you know your life is over. Cause on God, I'm telling everything. You not gonna have me, one, in jail defending my manhood for honey buns and hot pockets from Big Rockwise, or two, defending my life from a crazy killer. So best believe I'm going to the police the first chance I get. I'm saying names as soon as they put me in handcuffs. I'm tattletaling in the back of the car. Fuck the interrogation room. And I'll tell them where your mama live at. I ain't gonna lie, at this point, give me a badge, give me a gun, give me a hat, I'll go kick down the door myself and bring them in. I don't care. Get me, officer. But if it comes down to it, you know what I'm saying? I gotta get hand in hand with the killer. They're human. And I watch a lot of Detroit survival tactics. So your best bet is to bet on me. Cause I'm giving him a big old knuckle sandwich. Survivability, 85%. Now we're gonna take it back for a couple classics real quick. Starting out with Friday the 13th. I'm gonna just show a picture of this nigga with no mask real quick. He could have just popped up to the camp like this with no mask, and I would have screamed so hard I would have shit myself. You ever been so scared you just freeze up and scream and cry, and you just feel all your muscles tense up? Seeing Jason with no mask would instill so much primal fear into my body, I would be stun locked. I don't think it's crazy to say that he deserves to get beat up for looking like this. You're assaulting my eyes, nigga. We should assault you. Not only is he punched his fuck in the face, OD facially challenged, but all the pent up aggression, super strength, and he got his mom in his ear talking about don't let him make a fool of you, Jason. Do it for me. He's not just doing it for the love of the game. He got something to prove. A 6'5", 250 slasher with mommy issues is nothing to play with. Only way I survived, to be honest, is thinking about myself. Like every other horror situation. I can't go back to save nobody, nor do I have the time to wait for people to run with me. You get one chance when I say, let's go, we're leaving. Come on, I know a way out. One chance. If I say that, and I count to 3 Mississippis, and you're not right behind me, I'm dipping. Nor do I have the time to wait for anybody to get up and, try to run with me. You get one chance. I don't want to get put on a Jason Voorhees highlight reel. You're not gonna pick me up, you're not gonna slam me through a fucking roof, you're not gonna put me through a window, you're not gonna rip my jaw from my mouth. We're just not doing that, Jason. Survivability, 20%. Second classic up is The Ring. 1 second you think it's a movie night with the bros, popcorn in the air, the vibes is amazing. Next thing you know, your friend puts on some bullshit. Now you all got 7 days to live. The Ring is about a vengeful spirit named Samara, whatever, who dooms anybody who watches a cursed tape. Pop the tape in the TV, you get a ring on your phone. You think it's the Huz. No, clown boy, that's them demons. Now don't mess with all that demonic cursed energy, no, I'm not doing that. So no Ouija boards, none of that. So Samara's little home movie is no different. But I know people play too much. Okay, especially now with all the trends and AI. You gotta watch the Samara trend. You gotta watch the Samara trend. We all gonna think it's fake, haha, trolling. Now we all curse. And look, now everybody gone. They got everybody. But I'm more petty than Samara. Best believe that. If there's one thing for sure, two things for certain, I'm a petty individual. So if I'm the one that get cursed, best believe. Look, once I watch and I get that 7 days, we have 7 days call. Yeah, First, we gonna bang it on you. Move. No smoke or throat. Then I'm gonna get on the news broadcast and I'm gonna play this shit on repeat to America for 10 hours. Now we all curse. Life is not fair. I don't care. Survivability, 10%. Last but not least, we arrive at the town of Derry. A killer clown that likes to feed on your deepest fears that you didn't even know you had. But the Losers Club, they just bullied him to death. The loser, if you have a magic ninja turtle. They had some magic, like I said, some magic turtle planet monster guiding them with magical shining powers. I'm me. He gonna show me rent, my girl getting cracked, and heights, and it's over with. Pennywise form itself, the clown might not be the scariest thing because yes, Big P do be trolling, but once he gets into his cosmic entity bag and gets to shape-shifting and spamming deadlights, it's over. He does it for the love of the game, just look at him. He don't care if he lose, as long as he takes a couple people with him, ups the score a little bit, catches a couple hats, he don't care. On top of that, you drop me into the racist town of Derry, so now I'm fighting 2 battles. The racist gonna isolate me, and Pennywise gonna finish me. Even with my friend group, I'm gonna be so real, I don't think we get remotely close to surviving. If I tell my parents what's going on and they pull that classic Derry family move, oh, you're over exaggerating. Do you need a lobotomy? Hey, look, just go to school and don't make trouble. Go clock in, go get a job, go get a 9-to-5 bum ass nigga. I can't even leave, cause I'm gonna end up like dude from the show. I'm gonna end up like him, watching a lady give birth to a demon monster in her front seat. Survivability, 15%. Lord bless me with a shining ninja turtle. Moral of the story is, even if my survivability percentage is low in the 10%, I'm gonna make it out. Best believe I'm gonna make it out. I'm still better than a lot of horror protagonists. And to that Asian lady in Sinners, you ruined my night. You no longer invited nowhere.